You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 9 of my FIFA 14 Next Gen Road to Glory. And as you can see, we have managed to sell on 2 of our players from the squads that we're not using at the moment. And after using the 3-4-3 formation in this Liga Portuguesa side, I really did just not enjoy it at all. So I decided that I'd go back to the 4-3-3-4 formation with the centre attack in the middle and sort of try and build that squad up rather than, you know, go on with the 3-4-3 because I just didn't enjoy it as much. And, you know, you got to enjoy the game. So what's the point of playing with players that you're not really, you know, happy with? Anyway, if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go check out battle.com. Their link will be down in the description. One of the web's most trusted coin merchants. And if you use the discount code TCAPGUN, you'll get 5% off all your purchases. Now, we are going into Division 9 today. And we only need to get 1 point from our remaining, I don't know, 6-7 games to actually take down the title. So I'm pretty confident that we will manage it before the end of this episode. So here we go, we're going to go and find ourselves a match and we come up against this guy. He's going to be using, well, let's have a look at what he's using. Man Bear Pig SG is using a 4-3-3 BPL side. He's got Kulka and Terry as his 2 defenders. He has Adebayor up front, he has Lallana at right mid, he has Asaidi at left mid or left wing, right wing, and a half decent midfield as well, but not what you would call a dangerous BPL side. So luckily for us, we managed to take the lead. It was a really good goal, actually, using that hill-to-hill, whatever it's called, sort of like skill move with the fake shot, and ends up going through and scoring with Kone. However, he managed to get back on level terms as Torres was at the back post, and Torres is an absolute nightmare. We may have to get one of these for our team at some point, just to try him out and see if he really is as dangerous as everyone says he is, because his heading seems to be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, we managed to get back into lead through De Bruyne, but it was short-lived because there's Torres again, through on goal, finesse shot into the back of the net. Was it Torres? I think it was, yes. And then, you know, after that, I was like, we just need to make sure that we get the win here. So I crossed it in, and Kone's there to nod that one into the back of the net to make it 3-2. And before we finish this game, look at this. What an inappropriate pause this is. Was just about to grab that ball on the rebound, put it into the back of the net. He paused it, had to wait the full 30 seconds or so, but fortunately for me, De Bruyne again, absolutely amazing shot across goal and into the back of the net, and that made him rage quit. He just was not happy about that in the slightest. So there you go, we're taking down that 4-2 result, and we do win the title. We lost 2 games in that title race. I don't think that we really should have done, especially since it's only Division 9. That's not a very good sign for the remainder of the division play. You know, we've got to play in divisions for ages and ages, all the way up until Division 1, so we've got to start, you know, as we mean to continue. Now, a couple of our players were out of contract, so I just decided to discard them. It was Begovic, and then Diakite in the middle, and Chekhtiote as well. They were all out of contract. So I went back and I bought another Begovic because I was like, yeah, he's pretty good. I'll use him. I'll keep on using him. I always wanted to use Gary Cahill because everyone talks about him being a very good player, even though his stats, you know, don't say he should be the best. But every time I come up against him, he always scores a truckload of headers against me from corners and stuff. So I'm hoping he can replicate that for me. We also got Lucas Leiva as well for the CDM position instead of Chekhtiote. And then I decided to go and spend our division winnings on a new star player, and that is going to be Valencia. Arnautovic is out. He's on the bench. We're not selling him straight away just in case Valencia decides to flop. But I've got high hopes for Valencia. He's got 4-star skills. He's only got 2-star weak foot, which is a bit of a pain, but he's got decent pace, and I'm hoping that his dribbling and crossing are going to be what really sets him apart from Arnautovic. Now, we're going to dive into another game, still using the BPL side, and let's see who we come up against this time. We're coming up against Club Rios. He has a 94 chemistry Brazil team. The reason he's got 94 chemistry is just purely because he's got 2 cams in the centre mid positions. He's also got a CDM in the centre mid positions, and then he's using a right wing, well, he's using 2 right wings in the left forward and right forward positions, so obviously getting docked on chemistry there. So here we go, we're in the game and we managed to take the lead, and guess what? It was Gary Cahill of all people from a corner that managed to score. Just after speaking about him being a really good player from the corners and stuff, he manages to score. Now, we managed to get 2-0 up before this guy got back into the game. You see there, I think it was Hulk that got back inside, used that absolute beastly left foot to score, and then guess what? Gary Cahill again. He is ridiculous from the corners. He scores so many of them. It's crazy. This is only his first game. He's already scored 2 goals. And we just continued on the pressure. You can see there Benteke getting his first goal of the game. And then you can see again that we managed to get a penalty as we were coming in on goal. Well, we weren't really coming in. I was sort of actually trying to cut inside, but the goalkeeper just ran straight into me. Diego Alves there gives away that penalty. Look at him, just rhino charging me. And it's going to be Benteke that steps up to see if he can get his second goal of the game. In hindsight, I wish I'd given it to Cahill to see if he could complete his hat-trick. Debut hat-trick for a centre-back, that would have been something pretty special, but it's not to be. Benteke took it, but he did put it away, so we can't complain. And that makes it 5-1. The game's pretty much over at this point, but there's more goals to be had. And Benteke, what on earth? How does he do these things? How does he do them? He just literally stood there and just flicked it over the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Benteke, you are a god, and he managed to get himself a hat-trick in that game. So there you go, starting off Division 8 pretty positively there, getting our first win, a very good win as well, 6-1, what a result. So I decided to go and buy ourselves another decent player, and we're going to go and get Coutinho. So Coutinho has 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot. He's also got 83 pace and 88 dribbling, and he was described to me as a sneaky bugger, because apparently he just gets into gaps and stuff and really does link up the play. And now we have a nice looking Brazilian triangle in the middle of the pitch. You can see there Coutinho, Leva and Sancho being our three in the middle of the pitch and doing all the legwork, I guess. So, yeah, I'm really hopeful that Coutinho will do well. Now, in this game, we are going to go into it and we come up against this team. It's a 4-3-1-2 Serie A squad. It's got Kaká, it's got Higuain, it's got Tevez, it's got Pogba, it's got Nainggolan, it's also got Benatia, and I believe that is Barzagli at the back. So, it's a decent team, but it's not what I would call, like, a super scary team that I don't want to play against. It was like, oh yeah, that's all right, but I think we can do well against it. And managed to take the lead through Kone, nice header from him. And then Benteke, look at this, just what a shot this is. And that actually made the guy put his controller down. He put the controller down in the 21st minute and didn't pick it up for the remainder of the game. And I went through and scored 5 more goals, one of them from Coutinho, one from Benteke and one from Kone. So 2 for Kone, 2 for Benteke and 2 for Coutinho, or 1 for Coutinho. And that's how the episode's going to end, guys. So we have 6 points from our first 2 games in Division 8. Let's keep it rolling in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like it if you have. Let's get 1,000 likes for another episode tomorrow. But other than that, I'm going to have to stop talking. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.